Hello again. Welcome to another episode of Advanced Minecraft on 2B2T, the world's suddenly most popular anarchy server. So, this is a little different right now. I'm showing you some canned footage here of me crafting the veteran banner, or at least setting up myself with a little base outside of spawn to craft the veteran banner. And I wanted to address a few things that I get questions about, and some of the goings on that have been happening in 2B2T, in case you're not fully aware, or maybe you're new to my channel because of the interest in the server that has come up in the last few weeks, month exactly almost. Yeah, tomorrow will be a month. It's currently June 30th when I'm recording this message, but yeah, basically something's happened to my home, to my 2B2T. A very popular YouTuber by the name of the Camping Rusher visited 2B2T to show off its unique and complicated history, and in doing so, he brought all of his fans to this once nearly empty server. And by all of his fans, I do mean thousands and thousands of little tiny Minecraft babies who are really just looking for their shot at fame, YouTube fame. And I know what that's like. I play on the Yogscast Rust server, hoping that maybe I'll get to hang out with Sips for a bit, but this is a little different because hundreds and hundreds of these kids have come on at a time and flooded the server and made it nearly unplayable to get into. It now takes 4 hours to queue for the server, which is a shame, because just before June, I was talking about how I may be giving up 2B2T. I was lamenting the fact that my channel was no longer providing interesting content, and others were out there doing the same thing that I was, and I was getting a little low and thinking about hanging up my 2B2T hat for a while because it was no longer interesting and no longer exciting for you either. If I wasn't interested, I knew you wouldn't be. And now there's a ton of new stuff going on. There's people flooding the server, and they need to be welcomed to 2B2T in the typical 2B2T fashion, which is to say, starved to death and murdered. That's how we make 2B2T players here. And now I want to play more than ever, and I want to get in every night, and of course I can't because there's a 3 or 4 hour wait, and my lifestyle is such that it's pretty difficult for me to even set it and forget it and come back in 3 hours knowing A, that I'll be back, and B, that it won't kick me off before it even completes. In fact, I'm recording this right now. I'm 70th in the 600 person queue, so I'm hoping that in the next hour I'll be in and I'll be able to play a bit more. But along with the newfound fame for 2B2T comes some new YouTube hits, and I doubled my subscriber base in just under a month, and that's amazing. I want to thank you guys for subscribing and checking out my videos, and I hope you love them and love the server as much as I do. And, there have been some other 2B2T YouTubers, Fit specifically comes to mind, who have just received a massive amount of support and subscribers and views due to this war between the 2B2T veterans and the Camping Rusher fans, who are called Rushers. And, that's great, and that's awesome, and I'm glad you guys are enjoying the content that we've been putting out, and hope that you continue to enjoy the content that we will put out. And Fitz gained 10,000 subscribers, and his content is amazing. He's doing everything that I can't, that I wish I could. I wish I had the time, the support to be a real 2B2T veteran and go to spawn and give them hell. And people have been asking me a couple of different places, and I've answered it a couple different times, and I wanted to create this video to sort of give my end experience, and when people ask me in the future, I'll just point them here. How do I feel about everything? I mean, I've kind of given a little bit of my information here, but truth is, and I've said this before, whatever you feel about the Camping Rusher as a YouTuber or a person, he totally understands 2B2T. He gets it. He knows the appeal. He He knows why we're fighting for it, and if he were a regular, he'd be fighting with us as well. And he understands the appeal of the anarchy Minecraft experience that 2B2T offers, the true meaning of Minecraft. And his followers don't. Most of them don't. And there'll be a select few, and I'll get to that in a second. Most of his followers are just fame seekers, or they see the server and they think, wow, that server's amazing, I bet I can do it. And they can't. They can't cut it. They're not ready. They don't appreciate 2B2T's steep learning curve and culture to back it up, and the gem that it really is once you get past the outer layer of rock. But there will be some who stay. When the camping rusher leaves, when it no longer becomes something that's bringing his channel views and money into his pockets, he'll go away and he'll do something else. They all do. The YouTubers will follow what makes them money, and if people are no longer interested in watching videos about 2B2T, he'll move on to something else. And when he leaves, most of his followers will leave too. They won't be interested in long-term 2B2T living. But there will be a large number who stay. And these are the ones who are going to, right now, they're going to get out of spawn on their own. They're going to get far away on their own. They're going to find food, find resources. They're going to craft diamond armor. They're going to craft enchanted diamond armor. And when that happens, they're going to come back to spawn, and they will fight by our side. And not because they want to be part of the veteran team. Maybe not even because they associate more with us than they do with the rest of the rushers. But because 2B2T makes you a better Minecrafter. They will be just as sick and tired of listening to children ask for help, beg for food, bitch about the queues and the difficulty getting out of spawn, and they will come back with a vengeance. And that is what will happen. That's how the next layer of 2B2T newbies is going to be born. So I think overall, although in the short term it's a bad thing for the server, the wait times are rough, the damage to some of our near spawn relics is going to be difficult to endure. Over time, 2B2T will survive and become a better place because of it. We'll get some fresh blood, and this has even reinvigorated some older players who used to play back in 2011 and 2010, who have come back to fight off the hordes of angry children who are destroying their home. It's going to be good for the server overall, and it's made things exciting, and it's made me want to keep producing content for 2B2T. And as you can see here, I've been showing footage of me gathering resources and getting ready to construct my banner, because I'm going to go back to spawn 2, and I'm going to help the war effort. I'm going to make spawn the living hell that 2B2T deserves. And you know, thanks to Fit for leading the charge here, for sort of rallying the troops, as it were, and coming up with, you know, a banner that we can use on our shield to identify each other, and coming up with a plan of attack to make things difficult, because ultimately those who aren't meant to stay in 2B2T won't last long. They will come in thinking that they can get out, and they will soon discover that we do not offer sanctuary for rushers. We do not offer sanctuary for anyone, and I'm gonna go help. I'm gonna do the things that I've always complained about. I haven't never complained about it. I always said that you guys are who you are, and I wouldn't play in the server if it was anything less than total anarchy. So yeah, I want to know where I should take my channel, because up until recently, if you searched YouTube for 2B2T, you got my videos first. I was the only guy, or at least the most popular guy, putting out 2B2T videos. And now if you search for 2B2T, you're going to get Fit. You're going to get all of Fit's channels, his shows, and that's cool. There's going to be a little bit less publicity for me, and you know, that's fine. I can deal with that. Fit is offering a much better product that people want to see. He's capable of doing the things that people are interested in on 2B2T right now. And, you know, that's always been because of my schedule and the things that I do that are outside the game. You know, that's the reason I don't have massive stacks of golden apples or the best enchanted gear. You know, everything that I've really got has been given to me. But I wanted to honor the spirit of the veterans, and I wanted to honor the old players on 2B2T by doing this myself, by getting the black banner myself, even though my buddy Baba J said that realistically nobody who is going to approach somebody in enchanted diamond armor is going to give a crap what's on your shield. They're not going to attack you. And those who would aren't going to care that you have the veteran shield. It's about respect. It's about flying the flag. It's about, you know, solidarity. So I'm doing it myself. That's the way it was meant to be, and I'm going to honor our ancestors, our 2B2T fallen, by doing this myself, and then heading back to spawn and killing some new rushers. And I'm going to post it here. Even if I have to do what I'm doing now and sort of dub over it, I'm going to add a little bit of my own flair to the war effort. And in the future, you know, maybe we'll be able to do something a little more spectacular with the channel. I would really love to do a collaborative video sometime, get somebody else who's a long time 2B2T YouTuber, you know, to do a video with me. We can, you know, do stuff together, whether it be kill rushers, build a base, raid bases, whatever you guys would like to see. I'm up for it. And I hope that you guys continue to watch. I hope that you continue to subscribe and enjoy the content. And you know, it's been a blast. I'm really excited to get all the interest in the server and to you know, rekindle my own interest. So once again, this has been Doctrzombie for Advanced Minecraft on 2B2T, the world's worst server. And I'll see you guys next time.